bells. I just have a few housekeeping notes. The exits, of course, the front and the back. Very nicely lit up. No flash photography during the performance, please. Please turn off and or silence, whichever you prefer, your cell phones, as to not distract anybody. No food or drinks allowed in the theater, so please, if you do partake in our concessions, which I hope you do, keep it up. I'd like to also welcome somebody to tonight's performance. In the audience, we have our interim president of the college here, Dr. Dennis Hefner. If you could please stand up for me. Thank you all for coming. I really appreciate it. Just one more reminder or note, the lovely programs that you received tonight, if you don't want to keep them for any reason, I won't be offended, I promise. If you would just return them when you leave so that we can have them for future performances. We do have 2 more performances tomorrow, one at 2 and one at 7:30, and then another one at 2 on Sunday, so hopefully we'll be very busy. Other than that, I thank you again for coming, and I hope you enjoy the show. Thank you very much.
Brown, your sister. Join me, brothers and resistors and resisting the devil. We can put him to flight forever. Remember, friends, it's the Save a Soul mission, located at 409 West 49th Street. Open all day and all night. A special prayer meeting this Thursday at
Sarah, I wonder how a refined doll like her got mixed up in the mission dodge.
She is a beautiful doll, all right, with 100% eyes.
It is too bad that such a doll wastes all of her time being good. How does she make any money on that?
Maybe she knows who's the mission.
Yeah?
Hey, Benny South.
Harry the horse, how are ya? You know Nicely Johnson.
Yeah, how goes it?
Nice to night. Thank you.
Tell me, what about Dave in Detroit?
Has he got a place for his crap game?
We don't know yet.
The heat is on.
He's still looking for a place.
Tell him I'm loaded and ready for action. I just acquired 5,000 fingers.
5,000 bucks!
Where did you acquire it?
I collected the reward on my father.
Everybody's looking for action. I wish
Why, Lieutenant Brannigan? Mr. South Street is Lieutenant Brannigan of the New York State Police Department.
A pleasure.
Are you guys seeing Nathan Detroit?
Which Detroit is that?
I mean the Nathan Detroit that's been running a floating crack game around here and getting away with it by moving to a different spot every night.
And why are you telling us this, Your Honor?
I am telling you this because I know you two bums work for Detroit, busting up customers for his crack game.
We did.
Yeah.
Oh.
You two can tell for me. I know that right now he's running around trying to find a spot. Well, no one's going to give him a spot because they all know that Brannigan will be breathing down their necks.
Hi, Nathan.
Fellas, I'm having terrible trouble. Everyone's scared to encounter that lousy Brannigan. I can't find it.
Something wrong, Mr. Detroit.
Oh, hello, Lieutenant. I hope you don't think I was talking about you. There are other lousy Brannigans.
Detroit, I have just been talking with your two colleagues about your crack game. I imagine you are having trouble finding a place.
Well, the heat is on, as you must know from the fact that you don't have to live off your salary.
Did you find a place?
What does the cop want from me? What am I, a sex maniac?
I merely run the crack game for the convenience of those who want a little action, in return for which I take off a small cut. Is that a crime?
Yeah.
Nathan! Did you find a place for the
Did
game?
I find a place? Did I find a place? Yes, I found a place. We'll be holding the crap game at Radio City Music Hall.
How are you going to fix the ushers?
I tried all the regular places. The back of the cigar store, the funeral parlor.
You said there might be a chance to get in the Biltmore garage.
I was over to the Biltmore garage. Talked to Joey Biltmore himself. He said he might take a chance and let me use the place. So I give him $1,000.
$1,000
In cash! He won't take my marker.
Your marker's no good, huh?
What do you mean? A marker ain't just a piece of paper that says, I owe you $1,000. I'm Nathan Detroit. A marker's like a pledge that a person can't belch on it. It's like not saluting the flag. My marker is as good as gold. Only Joey Biltmore don't think so. Why? It don't seem possible. Me without a livelihood. Why? I've been running the crack game since I was a juvenile delinquent.
Nathan, can't you do something?
What can I do? I'm broke. Couldn't even buy Adelaide a present today. Do you know what today is? Today is mine and Adelaide's 14th anniversary.
Yeah?
Yeah?
Yeah. We've been engaged 14 years.
Nathan, tell them to heal with my players. The preacher's out. Right about the pants. Strength and sled.
I know. I can make a fortune. But where can I have the day?
The Biltmore garage wants a grand, but we ain't got a grand on hand.
And they've now got a lock on the door of the gym at Public School 84.
There's a stockroom behind the Crosby's bar, but Mrs. Luck wasn't here. ways that you go broken, quiet, and peace. In a hideout provided by man, where there are no neighbors to squander. It's the oldest established permanent dwelling in New York. Where's the action? Where's the game? Gotta have the game or we'll die from shame. It's the oldest established permanent floating crab game in New York.
Do not worry. Nathan Detroit's crap game will float again. My boys will let you know where it is.
Okay, Nathan. Say, you know who else is looking for action? Sky Matheson. Sky Matheson from town.
Sky Matheson. This is the highest player of them all.
Higher than the Greek?
Higher than anybody. Why do you think they call him Sky? That's how high he bets. I once saw him bet $5,000 on a cockroach. And another time he was sick. He wouldn't take penicillin to count that he bet 10 C's that his temperature wouldn't go to 104.
Did it?
Did it? He's so lucky it went to 106. Good old Sky.
Maybe you can borrow 1,000 from Sky.
Not Sky, it was him that lended money. It's betting money. So why don't I bet him? Why don't I bet him 1,000 on something?
You would bet with Sky Matheson?
I ain't scared. I'm perfectly willing to take the risk, providing I can find a bet in which there's no chance of losing. He likes crazy bets like, which lump of sugar will a fly sit on, or how far can you kick a piece of cheesecake? Cheesecake! Oh, look. Run into Mindy's restaurant and ask how many pieces of cheesecake he sold yesterday, and also how many pieces of strudel.
How much cheesecake? How much strudel? What do you want to know for?
Just find out. Now beat it! Here comes Adelaide. She finds out I'm working the trap game. She'll never set foot on me again.
Hello, Nathan.
Adelaide, did you?
You go ahead, Grace. What do you mean? Tuna fish on dry and chocolate sundae. With tomato ketchup and mayonnaise. Okay, Adelaide. We got the best Popeyes.
Is still rehearsed?
Yeah, that slave driver Charlie. He's been working us all day. Finally, I says, "Look, Charlie, I'm starving. I gotta get out of here and get something to eat." And he says,
You don't want to eat. You just want to sneak out and eat that cheekbone meat in Detroit.
So what did you say to him?
I told him, I says, "I'll eat whatever I want."
Don't upset yourself. How's your cold?
Oh, it's much better. Thank you, Nathan. Happy anniversary.
A present for me?
I hope you like it.
Oh, Belle.
See the card.
Sugar is sweet, and so is jelly. So put this belt around your belly. That's so sweet. Look, honey, about your present. I was going to get you a diamond wristwatch with a gold band and 2 rubies on the side.
Oh, Nathan, you shouldn't have.
It's all right, I did. Sorry.
Oh, that's all right, honey. I kind of like it when you forget to give me presents. Makes me feel like we're married.
Don't worry, honey. One day I'll be in the money and you'll have more make than a man.
Well, Nathan, I can do without anything at all. Just so long as you don't start running me cracking again.
The crab game? What an absurd thought.
1,200 cheesecake, 1,500 strudel.
Huh?
Yesterday, Minnie sold 1,200 cheesecake and 1,500 strudel.
More strudel than cheesecake. That's great.
Nathan, what is this?
Something.
Hey, any news yet?
Not yet, Harry. I'll let you know.
What was that about?
His wife's having a baby.
Why is he asking you?
He's nervous. It's his first wife. I'm expecting a fella. I know that you're hungry, so I just...
Nathan, are you trying to get at me?
No! I just don't want your sandwich to get soggy. Fellas, why don't you take Adelaide to the drugstore? You see, honey, you've got a cold, and it's across the street, and there's a lot of open manholes around here,
Oh,
so
Nathan,
just-
you're so thoughtful. You're just the sweetest place in... Goodbye!
Feel great, Nathan. 2 wonderful weeks out west in Nevada. Great place, beautiful scenery, healthful climate, and I beat him for 50 G's at blackjack.
50 G's. Gonna be in town long?
No, flying to Havana tomorrow.
Havana?
Yes, there's a lot of action down there. Would you like to come with me?
No. I got a lot of things to do here. Meantime, how about stepping over to Mindy's for a piece of cheesecake? They sell a lot of cheesecake.
No, I'm not hungry. Tell me, how's Adelaide?
Fine. I'm still working at the hot box.
I suppose one of these days you'll be getting married?
We all gotta go sometime.
But Nathan, we can fight. Guys like us, Nathan, we gotta remember that as pleasant as Adele's company may be, she must always take second place to aces back to back.
Yeah. Tell me, you hungry yet? How about stepping over to Mindy's for a piece of cheesecake or strudel or something?
No, I think I'll get the late results.
Oh, but you'll admit that Mindy's has the greatest cheesecake in the country.
Yes, I'm quite partial to Mindy's cheesecake.
Yet there are some people that are fond of Mindy's strudel. Offhand, which do you think he sells more of? The cheesecake or the strudel?
Well, if everyone's like I am, I'd say Mindy sells much more cheesecake than strudel.
For how much?
Huh?
For how much?
Why, Nathan, I never knew you to be a betting man. You always take your percentage off the top.
Well, for old time's sake, I thought to give you a little action. I'll bet you $1,000 that yesterday Mindy sold more strudel than cheesecake.
Nathan, let me tell you a story.
Oh, but I
When I was a young man about to go out into the world, my father says to me a very valuable thing. He says it like this.
Son,
The old guy says,
I'm sorry I'm not able to bankroll you a very large start, but not having any potatoes to give you, I'm now going to state you some very valuable advice. One of these days in your travels, a man is going to come up to you and show you a nice, brand new deck of cards on which the seal is not yet broken. This man is going to offer to bet you that he can make the jack of spades jump out and squirt cider in you. But son, do not bet this man, for as sure as you stand there, you will end up with an earful of cider. Now, Nathan, I do not claim you've been cocking Mindy's cheesecake.
You don't think that I would ever...
If you're looking for some action, I'll bet you the same 1,000 that you do not know the same color of the necktie you're wearing.
Well,
No bet. Blue. What a crazy color. Nathan! We took Allie to the drugstore! Bother me!
Hi, Scott.
Hi, how's it with you fellas?
Not bad.
Nice and nice, thank you. Nathan, we took Adelaide to the drugstore, and she said to be sure to pick her up after the show at the Hot Box. And don't be late.
Yes, dear. I mean, yes.
Yes, dear. That's husband talk. If I ever heard it, Nathan, you are trapped. In Adelaide, you have the kind of girl that is most difficult to unload.
I don't want to unload her. I love Adelaide. And a guy without a doll, well, if a guy does not have a doll, who would holler at him? A doll is a necessity.
Nathan, I'm not putting the rap on dolls. I just say guys can have them around when he wants them around. They're easy to find.
Not dolls like Adelaide.
Figuring weight for age, all dolls are the same.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah,
How come you ain't got a doll? How come you're going to Havana alone without me?
I like to travel light. If I was to take a doll from man, there's the largest one available.
Not really. Last
Any doll, you name it.
Any doll. And I mean, will you bet on that? Will you bet $1,000 on the name of doll you'll take her around Havana?
You got it, man.
I name her.
Cider!
They do that every day.
Do you take sinners here?
Indeed we do, Sister Sarah.
How do you do?
I'm Abernathy, Arvide Abernathy.
Sky Masterson.
What's wrong?
What's the matter?
My heart is heavy with sin.
You poor man.
I've wasted my life in gambling and evil betting, but I've suddenly realized the terrible things that betting can lead to.
Agatha, coffee.
You guys people know why we're on Broadway?
Possibly. I've been wandering around trying to get the courage up to come here.
And you're willing to give up gambling?
Gladly. I would have never started gambling had I not fallen in with evil companions who were always offering me succors.
Here, young man.
Thank you. You know, it feels good just to talk to you people.
Well, I'm just glad that you found us. You just stay here and talk to Sister Sarah. I'm so glad you found us.
The Bible says, seek and ye shall find.
Oh, very good. I wish we could find more sinners like you. We're out there every day trying.
Maybe you should try the nighttime.
How's that?
As a former sinner, I happen to know that the best time to find sinners is between midnight and dawn. You might even try having an all-night session against the devil.
Very good idea, Brother Masterson. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
You know, coffee's so good, I'm surprised it isn't a sin.
Final gentleman, I suppose he sort of looks after you?
We look after each other.
Uh-huh. I suppose if one of you goes someplace, the other goes along?
Yes, of course.
Of course.
Here are 2 pamphlets I'd like you to read. They'll give you a good deal of comfort.
Thank you.
And we're holding midnight prayer meeting on Thursday, which I'm sure you'll wish to attend.
I'm sure. Miss Sarah, I hope you not think I'm getting out of line, but I think it's wonderful to see a pretty doll, a nice-looking lady like yourself, sacrificing herself for the sake of others. Staying here in this place, do you ever go anyplace else? Travel or something?
I would like to go to Africa.
That's a little far, but there's lots of wonderful places. A few hours from New York by plane. Ever been in a plane?
No.
Oh, it's wonderful.
Here's another pamphlet.
Thank you. Of course, I'll be needing a lot of personal help from you. My heart is as black as 2 feet down a wolf's gullet.
I'll be speaking at the Thursday prayer meeting.
I'll be needing private lessons. Why don't we have dinner or something?
I think not, Mr. Masterson.
Sorry. Just blossoming under the warmth of your kindness. Hey, that's wrong.
What's wrong?
That's not Proverbs, it's Isaiah.
It's Proverbs.
Sorry. No peace unto the wicked. Isaiah chapter 57, verse 22. Isaiah,
Isaiah.
there's 2 things been in every hotel room in this country. Sky Masterson and the Gideon Bible. I must have read the good book 10 or 12 times.
You've read the Bible 12 times?
What's wrong with the Bible? Besides, in my business, knowing the strangest information frequently comes in handy. I once won 5 G's on a parlay. Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego.
Tell me, Mr. Masterson, why are you here?
I told you, I'm a sinner.
You're lying.
Well, lying's a sin. Look, I'm a big sinner. You get me, it's 8 to 5. The others will follow. You need sinners, don't you?
We're managing.
Let's be honest. This mission is laying an egg. Why don't you let me help you? I'll bet I can fill this place with sinners.
I don't bet.
I'll make a proposition. When's this big prayer meeting of yours? Thursday? I will guarantee to fill that meeting with 12 genuine sinners. I will also guarantee that they will sit still and listen to you.
What's my end of the bargain?
Have dinner with me. don't think it's good, ask anyone in town. I owe you 12 sinners. I'll pick you up at noon tomorrow for dinner.
At noon?
Well, it'll take us some time to get there.
To get where?
My favorite restaurant.
Where is that?
El Cafe Cubana in Havana.
El Cafe Cubana? Havana?
Where do you want to be? Howard Johnson's?
Havana?
Why not? The plane gets us there in 5 hours and back the same night. And the food is great.
I now realize, Mr. Gambler, when you were describing the blackness of your heart, you didn't do yourself justice.
And I now realize, Sister Sarah, that no matter how beautiful a sergeant may be, she's still a sergeant.
Please go away.
Why don't you change your pitch, Sarge? Come to the mission, one and all. Accept guys. I hate guys.
I don't hate anybody.
Except me. But I'm pleased to know that it's just me personally, not all guys in general. It's nice to know that somewhere out there's a guy who might appeal to the sergeant. I wonder what this guy would be like.
He will not be a gambler.
I'm not interested in what he will not be. I'm interested in what he will be.
Don't worry. I'll know.
Have wished yourself a Scarsdale Galahad, the breakfast-eating Brooks Brothers type.
Yes. And I shall meet him when the time is ripe.
You've got this guy all figured out,
I have.
including what he smokes. All figured out, huh?
All figured out.
And you'll know at a glance by the 2 pair of pants. No, you're talking about love. You can't dope it like that. What are you picking, a guy or a horse?
I wouldn't expect a gambler to understand.
Would you like to hear how a gambler feels about the big heartthrob?
No.
Well, I'll tell you. Mine will come as a surprise to me. Mine I leave to chance and chemistry.
Chemistry.
Yeah, chemistry. Suddenly I'll know when my love comes along. I'll know that it's there. I'll know at the I'll drop that again in case you want to take a crack at the other cheek.
Hello? Is this the Biltmore Garage? Let me talk to Joey Biltmore.
Who's this?
Nathan Detroit.
This is Joey. What do you want?
Joey, I'm calling you about your, you know,
The what?
the crack.
The what?
The crack date!
Wait a minute. I got a customer.
Hurry up, will you?
That'll be $8. What did you say, Nathan?
The crack date.
Don't say that on the phone. Suppose the cops are listening.
Sorry. The dice game. Look, Joey, is it okay if I use your place tomorrow night?
If I get $1,000,
I'll have it tomorrow.
well then call me tomorrow.
Look, Joey, if you're going to use that attitude with me, I'll have the game someplace else.
And have it someplace else.
Where can I have it? Joey, the dough is guaranteed. Would I lie to you?
Yes.
I'm getting it from Sky Masks.
How do you know?
It's a bet. I can't lose. I bet him he couldn't take $1 off Havana.
Why couldn't he?
Because she ain't the kind of doll that goes to Havana.
Where does she go?
She don't go no place. That's how I know I'm going to win.
It ain't a horse, it's a dog.
But Joey,
Nathan, there will be no crap game here tomorrow unless I get the dough in advance.
Joey, you've known me for a long time.
That's why I want it in advance.
Well, I can't talk no more. I got to meet Adelaide at the hot box. Look, Joey, is it okay if I use your place tomorrow night?
Not till I get the dough.
You'll get it. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
I hope you got stabbed by a scooter later.
And now, for the grand finale of our Round the World review, we take you down on the farm to see Miss Adelaide and her hot box farmerettes.
I love you. What's the matter, Patrick? That lousy Joey built more to.
Hello, Nathan.
Hello, pie face.
How are you, handsome?
Fine. What have you got there?
Oh,
A book. You're always reading books. You're becoming a regular bookie.
Nathan, this is very interesting. The doctor gave it to me. I went to him about my cold.
How is your cold?
Well, it's the same. So the doctor asked me how long I had it, and I told him a very long time. And I said I thought it might be on account of my dancing with hardly any clothes on, which is what I usually wear. And he told me to read this book because he said it might be due to psychology.
You haven't got that, have you?
No, Nathan, this is the type of psychology that tells you why certain girls do certain kinds of things.
Oh, well, would it tell you if a certain doll will go for a certain kind of guy which you wouldn't think that she would do so?
What do you mean?
I'm just, for instance, there are certain dolls you can almost bet never go for certain guys.
Nathan, no matter how terrible a fellow may seem, there's no saying some girl might not go for him. Take us. Honey, start with next week. I'm gonna be getting a raise, so while we make you, I wondered if you would think maybe we could finally get married.
Well, of course we're going to, sooner or later.
I know, Nathan. But I'm starting to worry about Mother.
Your mother? What about your mother?
Well, Nathan, this is something I never told you before, but my mother, back in Rhode Island, she thinks we're married already.
Why would you think a thing like that?
I couldn't be engaged for 14 years, could I? People don't do that in Rhode Island. They all get married.
Then why is it such a small state?
Anyway, I wrote her I was married.
You did, huh?
Uh-huh. And then, after about 2 years,
What? After about 2 years?
we had a baby.
You told your mother you had a baby?
I had to, Nathan. Mother wouldn't have understood if we hadn't.
What type of baby was it?
It was a boy. I named him after you, Nathan.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Where is Nathan Jr. supposed to be now?
Well, he's in boarding school. I wrote Mother he won the football game last Saturday.
I wish they had a bet on it.
But, Nathan, that's that old Nathan.
Don't tell me he has a little sister.
All those years!
Just give me the grand total.
Fine.
Your mother must be a glutton for punishment.
But Nathan, now if I'm to get married, it won't have to be a lie anymore.
Adam, how could you do such a thing? To a nice old broad like your mother.
But you don't even know my mother.
But I'll be meeting her soon. And what will I tell her? What will I tell her I give her the 5 kids? Trading them into the Phillies or something? What are we going to do?
We could get married.
But marriage ain't something you jump into like a kettle of fish. We ain't friends.
Nathan, I'm ready.
What a city. First they closed my crack game, then they opened my veins.
Oh, hey, you're not thinking about any crafting.
Adelaide, how could you think such a thing? Why do you think I closed the crack game? It's because I love you, and I want us two to be the happiest married couple that there is in the world.
Anybody see an earring out here?
I don't think so.
You. I am all dated up tomorrow with Society Max and breaks on account of your dopey crack game. Honest, Adelaide? I pity you. Ooh. Here it is.
Adelaide, look at me. I'm down on my knees. Look, get yourself upset. You and I are going to be all right. After all, we love each other, and we're going to get married.
I don't believe you anymore.
But it's true. Come on, you'll feel better tomorrow. Come, cheer up, honey. Let's see that little smile. That's my girl. See you tomorrow.
It says here, the average unmarried female, basically insecure, due to some long frustration, they react with psychosomatic symptoms, difficult to endure. Affecting the upper respiratory tract. In other words, just waiting around for that plain little band to fold, a placement can develop a cold. You can spray it wherever you think you're distracted by. You can give her a shot for whatever she's got, but it just won't wait. If she's tired again with this joy from the hotel play, a placement can develop a cold. It says here, the female remaining single, just in the legal sense, shows an erotic tendency. See, no. Chronic organic syndromes, toxic or hypertense, involving the eye, the ear, the nose, and throat. In other words, just from worrying whether the wedding is on or off, a placement can develop a cough. You can feed her all day with the vitamin A and the promo fizz, but the medicine never gets anywhere near where the trouble is. If she's getting kind of a name for herself from the day they kiss, a placement can develop a cough. And furthermore, just installing the wedding trip, a placement can develop like one day get on the train from Niagara, and she can hear church bells chime. The compartment is air conditioned, and the moon sublime. Then they get off at Saratoga for the 14th time. A placement can develop like post-nasal drip with a wheezes and a sneezes and a sinus that's feeling up here. From the lack of community property and the feeling of getting too old, a placement can develop a bad.
Anyway, that is his weakness. And we should be tolerant, because I am told it is a worldwide weakness. Look! What's plain in a rock sea? I'll tell you what's plain in a rock sea. Picture about a Minnesota man so in love with a Mississippi girl that he sacrifices everything and moves all the way to Biloxi. That's what's plain in the rock sea.
Toss the Daily News. I'll claim it's the Daily News. Story about a guy who bought his wife a small room with what otherwise would have been his union dues. That's what's in the Daily News.
What's happening all over? I'll tell you what's happening all over. Guys sitting home by a television set once used to be something of a rover. That's what's happening all over. Love is a thing that is liquor. And it looks like Nick is just another victim. Yes, sir. When you see the other eye, it's the stars in the sky. And better that you in for some time.
When you spot a John waiting there in the rain, chances are he's the same as only John would be.
If you meet a debt, paying all kinds of rent for a flat that could be Latinized in a hall.
Call it sad, call it funny, but better than even money. That the guys falling through the see a Joe saving half of his dough. Make a bet, they'll be making it for some time.
When a bum buys wine like a bum can afford, it's a sixth of the bum is under the thumb of some little boy.
He's a mug, lately out of the jug, and he's still lifting platinum on their run. Call it hell, call it heaven, it's a Chicago 12 to 7. That the guys only do it for some time. And his cash is one short. Make a bet that he's banking it with some time.
When a guy wears tails, get the front leaning white. Who the hell do you think he's tickling Nick on Saturday night?
So lazy slob takes a one steady job, and he smells from the closet far enough. Call it dumb, call it clever, I'm doing him on forever. That the guys only do it for some other guys only do it for some time.
Well, we finally lost him.
Well, I do think you should take some attention to it.
Yes, he attended every one of our street meetings this morning. He must be interested in our work. Very. And by the way, Sarah, you spoke beautifully this morning. No, I can't reach these people. I should never volunteer for this post. Let's go into lunch. I was going to convert Broadway all by myself. It's going to take these gamblers and have them just begging me to come to the mission. General Cartwright!
Good morning, Sarah. Arvide.
Good morning, General.
Didn't know you're coming to town, General.
I got in early this morning. I've spent the last hour trying to find you.
Oh, I'm sorry. I've been holding some extra street meetings trying to stimulate more interest. Good morning, General.
Good morning. Sarah, sorry, dear. I don't have